Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, my music! Let it ride!
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, My Music, coming to you with Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. And I would like to thank y'all for tuning in to the Uptown Sound. And as you know, for the next hour, it's going to be fun, man. So strap in and get ready. Today, joining us on Uptown Sounds is my boy, my dog, 116 Slade. I've known this man for a few years now, man, and it's just such a great person, such great energy around him whenever you talk to him, man. So y'all be sure to stick around. A little later on in the show, we'll have Slade on, man. We're gonna play a song of his, man. But before we get started with the music, I want to take a second to thank our sponsor of today's episode of Uptown Sound. Big shout out to Uptown Creative House, a creative studio home of Next to Last Productions, Film House 35, Uptown Natural Clothing Company, and Uptown Sounds. And yes, if you're wondering, Uptown Sounds Radio is housed at Uptown Creative House. So big shout out to everybody over there. They are doing some incredible things, man, and the rollout is about to be crazy. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Go follow them on IG at Uptown Creative House. That is UPTOWNCREATIVEHAUS. Make sure you tap in with them there. And you know what? Since you on your phone, go ahead and head over to YouTube, man. I told y'all a little while ago we was dropping the Uptown Sounds YouTube page where you can find all of the episodes of Uptown Sound, man. And we got that going. Go check out Uptown Sounds on YouTube at Uptown Sounds Music, UPTOWNSOUNDSMUSIC, and tap in with us over there. But y'all been listening to me talk this whole time, so let's go ahead and get into the music. And you know what? Today, I was scrolling IG. Right. I gotta tell you a story before I get into the first song. It's tradition at this point. I was scrolling IG as usual. Y'all hear me say that a lot. And I found out my homegirl Allay was releasing a project. And I was like, wait a second. Not Allay that dropped Stupid Games, and then I ain't hear from her for a minute. Not Allay that dropped the whole little bop, and then dipped out on us for a minute, man. So I was so excited. I had to get my girl on Uptown Sounds, man. And today, the first joint sponsored by Uptown Creative House is my girl Allay with her new joint, Coincidence. And this is off of her new 2-pack that she just dropped. It's fresh off the press, man. Y'all go check out Coincidence and her other single, I Like It. P.S. We might have I Like It playing next week, so y'all tune in there too. But you know what? For the meantime, let's tap into it. This is Allay with Coincidence on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. Let's go.
Seen you up close. Swear you move like a secret. I wanna feel the unknown. Thinking it's more than a coincidence. Isn't this, baby? Can't be the only one that's been sensing it lately. This time, promise I won't fall, baby. This time, will you finally show me what's inside? I'll wait for the call, be racing the clock. I'll put your words to the test. You show me the spots, no holding it back. I want you to tap, keep giving me all that you got, all that you got. Grab a hold of me. Everything you need. 100%. I'd do it again for you. Meant what I said, and I was never prepared to lose. Falling deep and deeper, it's all on me. The night is feeling infinite. Just let yourself give in to it. I'm moving off your influence. The temptress at work. I said the night is feeling infinite. You say just let yourself give in to it. You got me moving off your influence. The temptress at work. Got me wrapped in the essence of you. So hung up on the things that you do. Just can't help myself. I can't help it.
I don't know how many more you got in the clip, but go ahead and release them things off, man. You know how to drop a bop. If you ain't gonna do nothing else, you gonna drop us off a little bop. All right now. And listen, that was my first time hearing it too. Like I went through and I like to experience this for the first time with y'all sometimes. I like that. And that's new. Like that's fresh. That's maybe as of right this second of this recording, like 24 hours fresh. Like that's fresh off the press, man. Allay, keep doing your thing. I'm expecting more music. I need something to listen to. You gotta give me a little playlist, man. Keep running them out. And you know what? Keeping things moving on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. I was texting my boy Epoch. And he was like, listen, I got some new music for you. I've been working with some artists. I got a joint for you, to run on a station. And I was like, all right, send it over, bro. Let's run it up. And I did listen to this one. I couldn't wait because this is my homeboy. This is like a little brother to me. And I pulled it up. I'm like, boy, this is clean. Like, this is cold. This is super duper dope, man. So without further ado, we gonna go ahead and get into it. And shout out to the young lady on the record. I do not know her personally, but a beautiful voice, man. This was excellent execution, man, top to bottom. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Sophia Kapri with Sire on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. Let's go. that's smooth. That's a super smooth joint. Like, I don't know how the two of them, Sophia and Epoch, came together, how that union happened, but y'all make sure y'all put out some more music together. That was super dope. I like that. That was fire. That was super duper fire, man. Big shout out to Sophia Kapri with Sire, produced by my boy Epoch. Big ups to both of y'all. And y'all hear that song playing, and y'all know what that song mean. That means it is time for the backline. And today we got two bands, man, that I love. Super duper dope music. New releases, man. New releases. And you know what? At the end of the show, I told myself I'm gonna get better at doing this. I can't gatekeep. I've been gatekeeping. I'm gonna give y'all everybody's social at the end of the show. Y'all make sure y'all stick around and tap in with everybody's socials, where to find their music, everything. Because y'all got to go and support, follow these artists, these bands, these producers, writers, engineers, everything, man. They're doing such a great job out here, man. So we got to get some support to them. But kicking things off on the back line today, we have a band that I am such a fan of, man, and that is Living AI. And this song is off of a project that they released this year called Motion Blur. And y'all can find that on all streaming platforms, man. And this is the final song off of Motion Blur. One of my favorites, man. Let's get into it. This is Shadow Verse on the back line on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Sky Radio. Let's go.
You tell me the way and I'm waiting and waiting.
And big shout out to Living AI. They are doing so great. You can find them all around Michigan, tearing it up, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Living AI. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you their IG right now, man. Go follow them. That is livingai.band on IG, man. Tap in with them. Look them up on all streaming platforms. Living AI. And that was their single Shadowverse off of their project Motion Blur that they released earlier this year in 2025. Now, keeping things moving on the back line. This joint right here, this is new. This is new. All right, and I can tell you these fellas right here, they working, man. They are doing some great things. They released this earlier this summer in July. And I know they're making big moves, big waves around Michigan, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with it right now. And that band is Glen. And this is a new single that they dropped called Looming. Let's get into it. big shout out to Glen. Those boys is working. I have such love for them, man. I think they are one of the most talented, incredible bands. For both of these bands, Living AI and Glen, man, it's just a matter of time. They get in the right person's head. It's OV, man. It's over for the game. Y'all make sure y'all head over to IG and give them a follow at the band Glen. Look them up on all streaming platforms. Glen, Glen, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all keep killing it. Both y'all bands, Living AI, Glen. I'm such fans, man. And every opportunity we get, we gonna run y'all on Uptown Sounds. Alright, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that segment of the backline on today's episode of Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Sky Radio. Now, keeping things moving, I told y'all we had my homeboy 116 Slade come and tap in. He sat down for a quick interview with us, man. We hit some quick hitters. Just want y'all to get to know my dog, man. Like I said, we'll have him on the show. I want to get him in studio. I'm gonna start bringing people in studio, man. Tapping in now that we got the studio put together, man. Big shout out to Uptown Creative House once again, who houses me and all of Uptown Sounds, man. So we're gonna start bringing people in-house, and this will probably be one of my first guests that I bring in. But we had an opportunity to sit down, tap in, and we want y'all to get to know my brother 116 Slade a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Let's welcome on 116 Slade to the show. How you doing, Slade?
What's going on? What's going on, family?
Appreciate you tapping in with us. I played your music on the show before, so I think some of the listeners are at least a little familiar with your music. But can you give us a little bit of background on how you got started in music, kind of what your path was to getting to where you are now?
Well, I was kind of born into it. My dad was a musician for like a few of the churches here in Flint. My mama used to sing, so it's kind of in the blood.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yep. I was playing the drums at 2. I was in the newspaper at 2 for playing the drums. I was always like in something. You know what I'm saying? My mama loved put me into something, doing plays and all of that other stuff for McCree coming up. So that's where I got like my stage presence and all of that. But
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So it was always just kind of there. So when you got a little older, how were you able to like kind of find where you would kind of rest musically? Like, this is where I want to be. This is where I'm comfortable. Like, where you started to kind of develop your sound and find yourself as an artist?
Well, as far as rapping go, I mean, I say I was about like 11, 12 when I wrote my first song, and probably like 14 when I recorded my first song. And I got family members who was always rapping and stuff like that. So I always had a place to go record music. So it was just a moment of me getting my own. When I got my own laptop, so I say around like 16, 17, I got my own laptop, sat down, recorded my own project. I didn't make the beats. My cousin made the beat. But I sat down, took his laptop, recorded the whole project, gave it back to him. He was like, I didn't expect all that.
He wasn't even ready for it.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it.
When did you kind of find your way to like 12 Dead Roses, and how did that kind of come about?
That came around, I want to say 2018. No, I don't want to lie, but me and Yama been friends since elementary school. So it's always been boiling. We just decided to sit down and just craft a few projects. Not full length projects, like a few songs, and then that became an actual project, and then that became an album because we got a mixtape before we had the album out. So it was that was probably around like 2018, 2019, if I'm not wrong.
Word. So what do you prefer, like a group setting versus a solo, or you like, was it something that maybe you was a little bit more comfortable being in a group setting earlier on, and then once you kind of like you got comfortable? I know you said you've been doing music since it's in your blood, you've been doing this forever, but was it something that you found comfort in being in a group, and then you kind of found your way to finding the comfort of being solo, or was it something that just kind of came about?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Me and him being in the group. I was in the group prior to 12 Dead Roses. It was a group called Dope, DOPE, Don't Open People's Eyes. And it
Mm,
was more of me and my elementary school friends. So I don't really have a problem with being in a group or solo. I like to express, um, I like to do more as a solo artist because when it comes to group artist stuff, you kind of gotta move like militant.
mhm.
Everybody don't have to move the same way, but it kind of gotta make sense. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So once that, if it don't make sense, then it don't make sense. But me and Yama definitely still 12 dead, and whenever me and my boys get together, we still consider ourselves dope. So
yeah.
it's yeah, I don't really have a problem doing either or.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, kind of switching gears a little bit. What's your process of like creating a record or a project? Like what's the first thing you looking for? Do you start with just like I gotta find a perfect beat first that to write to, or is it that, all day you got rhymes in your head and you just kind of like crafting songs in your head the whole day?
Hold on, you kind of cut out there. I didn't hear you.
Oh
You
my
said
bad.
all day what?
Is what's your process for making a song? Is it that you got to sit down, you got to find the right beat, and then kind of the beat inspires the song, or is it something where you just all day kind of writing in your head, and you got an idea of songs before you hear anything? It's just kind of like you find the inspiration from anything that you see or hear.
Yeah, it basically start with the day. The moment I wake up, depending on what happens, I could write. I either write or I freestyle, just to let you
Mm-hmm.
know, just to get that out the way. I haven't wrote like full fledged wrote a full song in a few years, and that's only because freestyling and punching in and all of that has been coming so easily to me. I haven't even
Yeah.
been worrying about it. But some days I do have certain things that spark my interest. Like I might see something or somebody might say something and I'll be like, oh, okay, okay. Or something witty might pop in my head and I write it
Mm-hmm.
down. And I could build a song off of one bar, so if I wrote something down, like just one bar, I can go back to it later and start
Mm-hmm.
punching in after it. And it's a lot. I've learned a lot of different ways to create when it comes to recording. So I
That's
try not to stick to one thing.
got you. Yeah, yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Do you have like a favorite project that you've done or a favorite single that you've worked on?
Um, I would be lying if I didn't say my okay, so solo wise, it would be Saturn,
Hmm.
the first project that I put out. Project wise, it'd definitely be the 12 Dead Roses, for
That's
sure,
what's up.
for
That's
sure,
what's
for
up.
sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, okay. So as an artist and all, yeah, as a person, I try to ask everybody this because it's something I'm still learning and I'm still trying to figure out myself. How do you find that balance between just being you, but also being an artist? Like, I gotta go to work, but I also need to record this song. I got this show tonight, but I gotta work in the morning. Like how do you find that balance?
I try not to even put myself like I know performative art is a thing, but I try not to take myself out of anything. Like I be feeling like I'm myself. Now when it comes to being on stage, that's when more of the character comes out, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
anybody, people call me all kind of stuff. They call me Allen, they call me Slade, they call me Richard, but when I'm on stage, I'm strictly Slade. Like I'm
Yeah.
116 Slade all the way.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like that. So what do you do outside of music? Like what are some of the hobbies that you have, some of the loves that you have, in addition to the love that you have for music?
I'm longboard. I like to be outside and I like animals, cats, and all different kind of stuff. I don't know. I like to be out the way more than in the way, but I like to go to functions and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and just enjoy myself for real. Be a dad. I'm a dad. I got
Mm-hmm.
a daughter on the way, so just all
Congrats.
kind of stuff. I just like to be alive for real.
Yeah, that's dope. I just like to be alive.
Man, look, I know we ain't asked for it, but shit, I'm here for it.
For real, for real. Nah, that's super duper dope. I just got one more question for you.
Okay, okay.
When you was a kid and you was growing up, I know you've always done music. You've always kind of been in the performing arts field, but was there something that you like? You was like, I want to be that when I grow up. That wasn't music. That wasn't anything attached to that, or was it always like I want to kind of be in the entertainment field?
It kind of came not when I was a kid, but a little bit older when I started dealing with not just my kids, but like my niece and nephew and stuff like that. I kind of
Hmm.
wanted to become kind of like a guidance counselor or something to work with
Oh,
kids and
what?
help them figure out what they want to do and yeah, if they like whatever um hobbies or whatever they like, try to help them move more towards that with a positive mindset. You know, a lot of, especially where we come from, a lot of kids don't got no positive outlooks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No one positive in their life to give them no kind of guidance and let them know like you could do this without having to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could still come
yeah.
out here and be who you want to be without having to worry about falling victim to X, Y, and Z. So yeah, something along those lines. Working with kids.
That's dope. That's the first time I've heard somebody say that. I've interviewed a nice amount of people on this show. That's the first time I've heard somebody say that they have wanted to do like they wanted to do something with kids. Because I'm in that same vein of like my sister is a teacher, so I stay up at the school,
Yeah,
um, and with the kids. She a first grade teacher, so she be with like the babies. And it's so like I go in there and it's just so dope. Like when I tell them I do music, they all just light up. And you bring a microphone in there and
they
they
love
light up.
that.
You know?
They love that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's super duper dope, man. That's super dope. But I appreciate you, Slade, for tapping in with us. We was
No
talking a
problem.
little
No
bit
problem.
before we started. We gonna definitely get you back on the show a little bit
Yeah, we
more.
got to do it again.
Yeah, yeah, we gonna do it again. We gonna do it again for sure. But I appreciate you. Can you tell the people where they can follow you at, where they can tap into your music?
I'll be on Instagram mostly. You can follow me on Instagram at Graveshift and you can find me on all platforms at 116 Slade.
For sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Once again, big shout out to my brother 116 Slade, man. Such a great, incredible person. If y'all could just like if you ever have the opportunity to be around Slade and you can just feel his spirit, the energy that just resonates from him, such a great person, man, such great energy. You want to surround yourself with those type of people, man. Such a helpful person, such a grateful, energetic and humble individual, man. And he's the superstar. He's a superstar, man. I've seen it with my own two eyes. When I was first kind of getting into the music industry, I would say I was never like, I would sit at home and produce beats and in my bedroom or what have you. But when I really started to get out and experience what the industry was and work with different people, Slade was one of the first people I met. And he and some of the people that were around him, some of the people in some of the groups that he was in, like I always say, they raised me. Like they raised me. They showed me how to interact with artists. They showed me what the relationship between an artist and someone playing a role outside of the actual like music making of it. They showed me how to interact in those relationships. So I always have the most love for them, man. Anything they need, try to make it happen expeditiously, just because of what they mean to me and the role that they have played in my journey in getting to where I am now. So big shout out to 116 Slade. Like I said, man, we're gonna have him on the show again. We want to just to kind of tap in, get y'all familiar with them. These are artists that I really believe in, man. And like I said, I wanna get them in house. I want to get some people in studio, man. Get them on for the entire show. Tap in with them so y'all can just meet them as a person a little bit more, man. And maybe do some live performances, in studio, man. So we really gonna turn this thing on up, man. We gonna turn Uptown Sounds on up, man. Now that we have merged with Uptown Creative House, it's so many plans in place, man. So I guarantee y'all the end of 2025 is gonna be incredible. In 2026, y'all on I can't even tell y'all what we got planned for 2026, man, because it's really gonna be turned up, man. So big shout out to 116 Slade, and we gotta get into his joint. Y'all done heard the man, now y'all gotta hit a man. Alright, so this is a project that he actually released earlier this year called Grave Shift Slade. This is the EP of his that was released in July of 2025, man. And we gonna tap into Saturn back in a week. Let's get into it.
And I spit in the face.
See you motherfuckers second life. Y'all done caught amnesia. I know what to do. Get them chains up out the freezer.
When it's hot, tell my hoe get the ice out the freezer. I don't care if you like me or not. I'm dripping stipes by the leader. And lately I've been on the edge. I'm fucking my bitch and she bad like Lena. I don't give a fuck about what these fuck niggas saying. Truth be told, they just wanna be him. Someone I believe in. That's all that y'all niggas should see in me. You're like Slade, where you been? Boy, I've been on Saturn, be back in a week. Yeah, I've been on Saturday, be back for the week. I'll be on Saturday, be back for the week. I'll be on Saturday, be back in the week.
Motherfuckers second life. Y'all done caught amnesia. I know what to do. Get them chains up out the freezer.
I've been on Saturday, be back in the week. Ice on my neck, got a young nigga freezing. I don't got time for these, so they fugazi. I know some niggas that hate for no reason. They wanna do what I do, but they lazy. They talking about beefing, but really they vegans. They not talking about money, they ain't on shit. I count up my racks and my hooligans, my heathens, my demons. Yeah, count the rest of my demons. I be on Saturday, be back in a week. I been on Saturday, be back in a week. I been on Saturday, be back in a week.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was 116 Slade. Big shout out to Slade. That was Saturn, Be Back in a Week, off of his project Grave Shift Slade, that was released earlier this summer. And you know what? Go and tap in with my brother on IG at Grave Shift Slade, GraveshiftsLade. Woo, your girl gotta work on her reading. Y'all tap in with 116 Slade. Appreciate you, brother, for coming on this show. We gonna have you in some more down the line. Nah, keeping things moving on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. We're gonna get into some more music, man. And you know what? I feel like it's a lot of artists been dropping lately. It's a lot of new music. I'm so grateful to be able to bring y'all some of the new music, man. And this one, I've been waiting to get this one on. I've been seeing previews about it, and you know, I've been seeing them put out their promo and everything, and I'm like, gotta get this on. Now, y'all heard them a couple of episodes ago. Alright, and I put out my little, you know, this week on Uptown Sounds, on socials. I played them, and they was like, yo, what song you play? I was like, oh, well, I played this song. But then I was like, you know, we gotta get the new song on here, though. The new. And so we finally got the new on here, man. And I'm super excited about this song. It's a bop. It is a bop. If nothing else, shout out to all the independent artists out here putting out bops. And this group right here, this duo right here, y'all know when y'all hear me say the word duo, y'all already know who it is, man. So we gonna get into it. I'm not gonna make y'all wait no longer. We got my favorite, BFF, coming in with another one of my favorites, with Miss Day Flint. And they came together and put something incredible together, man. So y'all listen up. This is BFF featuring Day Flint with Round and Round.
Back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back.
YJ, you crazy for this one. Yo, this is BFF. Let's go.
Back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down.
Can you handle it? Live my no hands with it. When I spit it, I'ma pop it like a charm. You got me flipping like gymnastics, up and down like it's hydraulics. You looking at me and I'm looking at you. You telling me that you love this point of view. You love the way your booty go. Up and down, round and round and round and round. Up and down, you love the way it goes. Up and down, round and round and round and round. Up and down, up and down.
Telling me you're on the way. You're saying that you love the taste. Right up on it like it's roller coaster. Catch you like I'm semi-sosa. I love when you sit it, I love when you ride it. Love when you turn over, let me inside it. Booty so good that I just wanna bite it. Bet when I pull it out, you get excited. I'm feeling horny. Come right upon it.
He can't stop thinking about me. I walk through his mind every day going back and forth. Like when I dribble it, throwing that thing up and down like a basketball. I'm on the way, so you know he can't wait. And my timing is precious, you know I can't waste it. We getting right to it, we don't need to fake. In every direction, I'm making them shaking like back and forth and up and down, babe, come and pound it out. Let's go. In control, he like that shit like who your mama now. I'm finna make sure he never forget it. I'm down for whatever as long as you with it. He smacking my ass cause he like how it's hit. You knowin' I'm the baddest bitch in the city.
He like it.
Round and round and round it goes.
He like it.
Round and round
He
and round
really,
it goes.
really likes it.
Up and down, round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, up and down, back, forth, up and down, round and round and round and round. Back, forth, up and down, back, forth, up and down.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all gonna hear that again, cause I like it. I don't even care if y'all like it or not. I like it, doggone it. So we gonna run that again. Big shout out to BFF. Big shout out to Day Day Flynn. Y'all go ahead and tap in with them on socials at This Is BFF. THISIZBFF. Now I want to take just a quick moment out to thank each and every single one of my listeners. I appreciate y'all for tapping in to Uptown Sounds, man. We are not anything without y'all, so big shout out to y'all. Like I said earlier on the show, make sure you tap in with our official YouTube page at Uptown Sounds Music. That is where you will find all the episodes. That's where you will find some behind the scenes content. That's where you will find interviews. That's where you will find a little bit of everything, man. And make sure you tap in with our sponsor for today's episode in the new crib for Uptown Sounds, Uptown Creative House, UPTOWNCREATIVEHAUS. Tap in with us on IG. That is the new home for Uptown Sounds' creative studio, home of Next to Last Productions, Film House 35, Uptown Nashville's clothing company, and of course Uptown Sounds, man. And before we move any forward, I also want to thank all of our artists who have been featured on Uptown Sounds today, man. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to all of our independent artists out there doing great things. Big shout out to all of our independent producers, man, writers, engineers, mixing and mastering engineers, A&Rs, managers, videographers, photographers, everybody out here making moves, man, to make this thing work for us. So big shout out into all of my artists out there, all of my producers, so on and so forth. If you are interested in having your music featured on Uptown Sounds, just hit your girl up, man. Follow me on IG. Maimuxic, Maimuxic. Shoot me a DM. Let me know what you want. Let me know what you trying to play. I'm trying to play it if you trying to get it played. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me an email, maya@sonicscoutradio.com. That's MAIYA@sonicscoutradio. And if that don't work, just shoot me a text, man. Give me a call, 810-853-1617. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you from. Let me know what time zone you in so we can go ahead and get an interview scheduled that work for everybody, man. And remember, Sonic Scout Radio is a global platform, man. That means we are being played globally in over 15 different countries, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with not just Uptown Sounds, but all of the incredible shows on Sonic Scout Radio. It's no better place. It's no better place. Alright, man, let's get back to the music. And this one right here, this is a jam. This is about, I'm gonna have to tap in with my boy and see what he got going on, man. Y'all know him. Y'all heard him before. This is the one, the only Mr. Smooth Peezy. And this is his joint, Hating on Me, on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. Let's go.
Now it's time for me.
Oh, oh, oh.
Make a change in my life. Things I've done in the past.
Yeah, yeah.
Make me wanna cry. Wait so long just to see the light.
Oh, yeah. I know they hating on me. But they've been waiting on me. For real. It's for the taking, homie. Yup. So I'ma shine like the sun. They say I'm hot, I really just begun. Dallas, Texas made, yes, I'm a real nigga. Me and my niggas, we different, we count real figure. If it ain't about money, then it's middle finger. Yeah, I'm the type to go ice, both my pinky fingers. They say money ain't everything, family come first. But family to be the first really hurts you the worst. That's why I say to myself, stay about the curse. I gotta stay about that pit and away from that hurts. Mind motivated, flow said don't go berserk. I know my haters hate to see me like that really hurt. Cause it ain't nothing but motivation to go and work. You niggas acting like some bitches need to go to twerk. Home gang, I'm the main, that's just how it works. They know soon as I get the mic, I'ma break the dirt. Young fly nigga, I can get her out of skirt. These niggas lame, then the bitch, make sure you stay alert. Yeah. I know they hating on me. But they been waiting on me. For real. It's for the taking, homie. Yeah. So I'ma shine like the sun. They say I'm hot, I really just begun. Oh.
Cold. Big shout out to Smooth Peezy. That was hating on me. You're not gonna find nobody rocking like that, man. Big shout out to Smooth Peezy. Big shout out to the whole PSD squad. I'm gonna have to check in with my fam over there, man. They been holding it down. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Smooth Peezy on Facebook, SMMOTHPEEZEE. Y'all tap in with my dog, see what he got going on. I know they moving over there. If they ain't doing nothing else, I know they working over there at PSC. Cause they like that. They cut from that cloth. Big shout out to all of them. Big shout out to Smooth Peezy. Alright, man, keeping things moving on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. We got another new one for you. It's been so much great new music being released, man. If y'all ain't tapping in with these independent artists, they are moving, they are working, they are releasing music. And you know what? The thing I love about this, and I say the same thing about Onay's new release, I remember being younger, before I went to school for music and learned a few things from people who knew what they were talking about. I used to see everybody release music on Friday. So as an independent artist, when I was releasing, music, beat tapes, or songs with artists, I always would release on Friday. And one thing I learned was, like, as an independent artist, it is so hard to cut through the noise of competing with major artists. Like, if Beyonce is releasing on Friday, it probably is not the wisest thing for you to release on Friday at this point. You know what I mean? That's just kind of the reality of it. And what I've been seeing more and more, and one thing I tried to implement when I was releasing music and is not releasing on a day like Friday, like picking another day of the week, not the weekend, but like, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to release music. And that was true for what Onay did, and that was also true for what this next artist did. And Onay released on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, on a Tuesday. This project released on Monday. And I absolutely love it. And if you don't know, I'm talking about my man Baybro, and his new project that he just released. And then there's me. I actually had the opportunity to be a part of his listening party, man, and he put something together that was so unique, so incredible, man. And I learned so much about the time and the energy that he put into this project, and how many years it actually took for this to come out. And just how much intention. Y'all know I love that when people move intentionally, and they they roll out their records with intention, and they take the time out to make sure that they've crafted a project that they are proud of, man. And that's what Brody did with this, man. And listen, we gonna listen to one song, but I promise y'all, please listen to that entire project top to bottom. It's so great. It's skits in it, man. The way that they put this whole project together is so incredible, man. So big shout out to Baybro. And I want to get into a joint he has on a project featuring Jeff Sky and GS The Dream called D&D. Let's get into it.
Myself, this shit is so suburban. Sometimes I wanna just cut off the world and seem like everybody getting on my fucking nerves. I'm putting my shit on, do not disturb.
I be at the crib trying to figure out shit, trying to get deposits, dodging all nonsense. I don't go outside and I don't like shit. Inside sipping Earl with a little vice grip. Just one of my vices, no wonder my life is in shambles. I remember working the night shift in FanDuel. Lost my last 20, LeBron lost his handle. I lost my mind when I lost my mans too. Phone on D&D as I grieve. I don't need the pass. I'ma see green all year 33, and like Larry Bird said, I'ma bust y'all niggas ass. And of course mama know I rap, but where I'm at, sure she glad that I picked the path. Cause I've been trying to stay from underneath the grass. And I'm just trying to find me a queen and stack. But still I'ma stack, and still I'ma brag, and still I'ma spit these facts. She know where I'm at, she know I'm a mess, but still she gon' hit me back. I practice perfection, guard up like I'm in the back of a trap with a weapon. When you treat the pack like a pack of investments, I don't wanna act or react when they reckless. And stay humble, but this is not an act. Why you acting like I act like a peasant? I guess niggas want you to flex when you drop heat and they feel it's impressive. Then they wanna put your name on the guest list, but I'm not here to party. I just came in just to dance off Bacardi and make an advance at the bitch with the body.
Chillin' by myself, this shit is so suburban. Sometimes I wanna just cut off the world. Seem like everybody getting on my fucking nerves. I'm putting my shit on, do not disturb.
Phone on D&D, stand for dream, need distance. Down new distractions, dream need the digits. These niggas different, copping new balances and still tripping. I just don't get it. Don't know what you think we beefing for, but shout out to your girl for her support. She gon' come and see me on the tour. You'll be somewhere pissed and probably bored. Mess all on my screen, I turn it off. Look, I just need a day to chill. I just took another L, man, it can't be real. Niggas ain't got hands, so they banging still. Reasons why a nigga chill with myself. Solitaire, I'd rather deal deal with myself. Therapy had me healing myself. Let go and started building myself. And I'm that nigga if I'm real with myself, but I just never flex. I don't see the point. Shorty copping attitudes again, so I ain't tryna text. I hit you tomorrow. Back to D&D in afternoons. The phone be somewhere in another room. Chasing goals the fastest way to win, but people pleasing fastest way to lose.
Chilling by myself, this shit is so suburban. Sometimes I wanna just cut off the world. Seem like everybody getting on my fucking nerves. I'm putting my shit on, do not disturb me.
Shout out to Baybro. That was his joint D&D off of his new project. And then there's me. Bringing us out today is Mr. Allay Earhart with his joint 2005. It's me, your girl, my music. I'm going to catch y'all.
Too many bled, too many didn't survive. Too many misled, too many didn't have a job. Too many fled, too many thoughts on my mind. All before the age of 9. Yeah, dad alive, grams alive. Community supervised, family ties. Reality clear as day, not televised. To my surprise, this was a lie, that was a lie. Open my eyes, seen a sky full of vultures. Flood waters damn near washed away the culture. Some things change, some things never altered. Broken hearted, left love standing at the altar. Crying out when there's no one there to help you. Lost everything, nightmares in the shelter. Different cities, trying to find a different route. Some people lost their mind, some people lost their clout. Some people lost their home, some people lost their house. Some people lost their friends, some people lost their spouse. Some people lost their way, some people lost count. Some evacuated, some couldn't get out. Nothing was the same since the day Katrina came. Who would've thought a hurricane would cause so much pain? After the rain, spirit remained the same. Only hope we had was the Saints and Lil Wayne. Government failed, the levees breached. Only citizens that get called refugees. For the second time, past prime, New Orleans rebirth. Here's the second line. 2005, 2005, 2005, 2005, 2005, 2005, 2005, 2005.